so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Masterpiece, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ride it. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for all you got to love it like that.
Really, dog, that headquarters piss you off. Niggas ain't doing what they supposed to, bro.
All night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up, it's magic.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway on a Monday night. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And incomplete to open things up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Trubisky. Hard throw, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Check. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 6. With 8. Watch the whip. Shift. Alert 3. Alert 3. Slam. It's 3. 22. Watch the edge. Shift. 20. Express. I got motion man. Me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
In your face. Switch. Check 15. Check 8. Back.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
20. 10. Express.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
8. Check it back. Tighten up. Check 3.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Me and you all day. 8.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. T.J. Logan, 29 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Back to Mixon on first down. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Ready? Right to the 3. Stay with your man. Check. Switch. 20. Ready?
And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
On first down, McFarland. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
20.
Check 31.
Hatch. 8. Gun.
On second down, McFarland. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready? Ready at the 8.
It's a party now.
It's a 20. Express.
49. Check 49.
Express.
57. Mike 57. Drop deep.
On third down, McFarland. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Throwing on second down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 62 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run on first down. McFarland, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Hey, what's that? What is it? Get in the white room. Get in the white room.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 99. Check 99. Check 8. Check 37.
Newton. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Check.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They go play action. Trubisky, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. 25 yards for the touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Come on, man.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Alert, 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 alert.
Now Joe Mixon.
Man, can I get a
take
fake,
it down
man?
here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's got his man, Boyd. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Come on, 180. 55. You don't want none. Give it. Pick up the ball.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down now, McFarland. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, McFarland. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Does nothing on this man. It doesn't do anything on this man, bro. All I do is switch on my people around. So you're doing all that motion. My niggas will stay there, but my man assignment is just switch up.
52 right here. 52. I got you, son. I got you, son.
This is Logan. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on, man.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Get ready. Get ready. Come on, bro.
On second down, McFarland. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
I understand you may want to do one, you know what I'm saying?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
29 is the Mike 29. Hey, watch the slant. Great.
Here's Newton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth.
Hey, Mike 20. Come on.
Gun.
Check 4. Mike 20. Pick it up.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schwartz. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a first down throw for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Same pass rushers on this squad.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island a little bit.
Great.
Everybody, Mike 20.
Express.
Watch QB jump. Hey, go. Mike 20.
Back to throw, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Gun.
On first down, Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Gun. 57, 57's right. Come to my world. We won.
To throw is Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
29 is the Mike 29.
Great. Let's make these babies cry.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Begin. Check three. Eight. Orbit. Mike 29. I got wide. You go take.
20.
You take.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The Steelers' 48-yard line.
Man, you getting your ass laid up like that, bro.
Get up. 80.
50 seconds to Mike.
18. 61. Match.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He gets this one to Boyd. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Alpha.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Pull it good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
Hey, bro,
The
them
kickoff
videos
team
so
on the
fucking
field
funny,
now as
bro.
they will send this one away.
Hey, them my favorite videos all year, bro.
And this will not be
one is
returnable.
that?
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, I think you gotta see the one where you gotta see the laundromat one, bro, and the 7-Eleven one, boy.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Oh, man!
close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
I don't understand
But
how they
have
be
to
letting
do
one
it
person block
without
two
letting
people.
panic creep in and affect their play.
That one goes for 24
Oh,
yards.
fuck you can't. Not when a nigga running full speed, bro. Shut up. Cut that ignorant
So
shit.
one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
No, there's a lot of
They'll
play.
give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
52's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he'll be brought
What the
down.
fuck
That's a
was that?
face mask.
Bruh.
Certainly looked
I
like
go
it.
for the
Indeed,
hit,
here
and
come
they
the
give me this
flags.
face mask.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. 20. He's coming. He's got express. We got double up. Express. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check express.
Now a give right side. Logan. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. The previous play went to the offense with a nice run, but that last play we just saw certainly went to the defense.
So you're keeping a little bit of a ledger there, aren't you?
Talent.
You know, somebody wins, someone loses. But you get this sense offensively, they're continuing to probe around, trying to find the runs that are going to work, and then they'll go to them consistently.
On second down now, McFarland. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Throwing on third down, Newton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready? Check 52 is the mark. Gun. Shoot. 8.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
20.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On third down, McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Check 26. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 8.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Going long here for Wallace. They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. On second and very short, Trubisky, and the catch good. It's Eifert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. He completes it to Boyd. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that's he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch the eye.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Nigga, how is it?
Space to maneuver
Man,
at the 40.
Stop that dumb shit, boy.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 60 yards for him on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Damn, that's trash, man.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
50 seconds of Mike. Watch 50 seconds.
Great.
Hey! Swing. Express. Check.
Now a give right side. Logan. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Ready. 780. Watch the curl.
Check 15. Check 15.
8.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Slam. No.
20.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here.
Oh, my God, man.
Down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And Newton's going to keep it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. Newton takes it himself. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Cam Newton taking it in. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Boy, man, this game's so fucking trash. This nigga did a QB.
They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown.
Nigga stuck it in. It looked like he was in.
A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Game is so bad.
Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Man, 2 minutes real. It makes some fucking magic happen, man.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And I'm going deep first. Oh, shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
This game's not going his way.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And an alley to run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Shit, I'm almost done, bro. It's a minute 41
The
now.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Check nine, check nine. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. 25, check 25, check 25.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I know what time it is.
Newton to throw.
Hey, catch that. I got 2 people on.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Newton now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. 65, 65. 65. 20. Mike 20, okay? Watch the curl. Switch, switch, switch. Gun, gun.
Now it's Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ready? Get it. I don't think you got it, son. Get it. Express. 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 Pick me up. Here we go.
On 2nd down now, McFarland, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back to throw.
Oh, they get fucking
receiver.
Man, come on, bro.
And he takes this
Oh,
all
boy, I
the
wish you
way
would have seen this
inside
play,
the
bro.
Cincy 20. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Trash ass shit, man.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Oh, you get ahead. Oh, you get ahead. Express. Wait. There go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Newton sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Bitch, that's game.
They'll wind up getting 4 there on
Get
his
his ass
own,
in
but
bounds.
it will leave him now with